Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this weekend Manchester United play Aston Villa, another chance for us to move into the top 4. 3 points could see us go above Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur with a game in hand. Absolutely essential that we win this match. It's also Aston Villa's very first match with Unai Emery as their manager, so it'll be an interesting tactical battle between him and Erik ten Hag as always, so there'll be plenty of talking points and plenty to discuss. So with all that being said, let's get into the preview. So Manchester United come into this match in very good form. 12 wins out of our last 15 matches. Erik ten Hag is really working his magic on this side. Of course, we have played 12. We have won 7 with 2 draws so far this season. We have scored 17 goals and conceded 16. We have a goal difference of 1 at the minute. Of course, this probably isn't the best sounding on paper, but what we have to remember is 10 of those goals were conceded in 2 matches. We've kept 6 clean sheets out of the last 7, and our last goal conceded from open play was over 12 hours ago. So Manchester United very solid defensively, not as great going forward of course, but hopefully that is a trend that can change against Aston Villa on Sunday. Aston Villa come into this match in pretty poor form. They were beat 4-0 by Newcastle United in their last match. This is Unai Emery's first match as Aston Villa manager. An interesting appointment for me. I wouldn't have said he was the manager best suited to the players at Aston Villa. Their best players are attacking players. Unai Emery is a defensive coach, so it'll be an interesting tactical battle between him and Erik ten Hag. Of course, certainly for me, it's a massive Manchester United can be winning. Aston Villa haven't been very good this season, both home and away, currently coming in with just 12 points after 13 matches, 7 defeats, 3 draws and 3 wins. For me, they don't score enough goals and they do concede a lot, but their best players are still their attacking players. The likes of Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins can pose us threats, so it is important that we turn up, we play well and we focus on breaking them down whilst protecting ourselves going the other way. They have a lot of pace that they can hit us with on the break, some very good creative players on their day in Emi Buendia and Philippe Coutinho, so it is absolutely essential that Manchester United take this match seriously, that we turn up, we put in a really good performance and we get the 3 points. So if we're going to do that, I think we need to line up with this team. Okay, so to beat Aston Villa, we need to go with this team. David De Gea has a start in goal. Certainly absolutely fantastic against Real Sociedad, that double save, especially with his face. Fair play to him, really brave. Diogo Dalot at right back, started the last 27 matches. He's going to make a 20th at the weekend. Lindelof and Martinez at centre back, our best ball playing centre backs for me. Obviously, I would start Rafael Varane if he was fit, but of course he isn't, unfortunately. Moving forward, Luke Shaw on that left hand side, going to be very crucial for our progression through the thirds. Very good form from him so far this season. Moving forward, we're going to see Fred, Eriksen and Casemiro as the midfield 3. No Bruno, he is suspended. The only ever present really in our midfield is not available, so we're going to see some tactical tweaks. I think Fred will come in for better or for worse. I wouldn't expect Donny van de Beek to play again. I would be surprised if he did. I think moving forward we're going to see Marcus Rashford on that left hand side. Big opportunity for him against Matty Cash, who does of course bomb on quite a bit. And through the middle, we need to see Cristiano Ronaldo, and on that right hand side, I want to see Alejandro Garnacho. We can certainly benefit the overly aggressive nature of Tyrone Mings, draw him out of position, use Ronaldo as a decoy maybe to create a bit of space for everybody else. I want to see Alejandro Garnacho bombing on Ashley Young. I definitely think that we can run Ashley Young into the ground. He looked shot at the end of his United tenure. It's 2 or 3 years later. He's 38 years old now. Alejandro Garnacho can definitely beat Ashley Young for pace and for stamina across the match. As well, Matty Cash will be their main progressor out of that back line. I certainly think that if he is bombing on and creating going forward, if we can force a turnover on him, that we could be in for a lot of joy with Marcus Rashford going one-on-one with Ezri Konsa. If the likes of Fred can force a turnover, or ideally Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, which will allow their great ball playing skills and their progressive passes to find Rashford going forward 1v1 against his defender. I think Aston Villa's team is there to be took. I think we need to attack in this match, and certainly for me that is what we can do. So for me, certainly our key man in this system and in this team is going to be Christian Eriksen. It's absolutely vital that this man has a very good match for us. Of course, with Bruno Fernandes being injured, it'll be very important for Eriksen to pick up the creative slack for our team. He is the most natural progressor and creator in our team. He has played so much of his career at 10. Hopefully he can fit in pretty seamlessly into that number 10 position. It'll be further up the pitch than what he's used to playing for us this season, but I'm hoping that he can be effective and hopefully maybe even get his first goal for Manchester United. It'd be great to see him score. Okay, so Aston Villa should line up something like this. Emi Martinez will be in goal. Matty Cash and Ashley Young will be the fullbacks. At centre back, I think they'll go for Konsa and Mings, with Douglas Luiz sitting in front. I think they'll probably play Den Donker in midfield alongside Emi Buendia. They'll probably need somebody with a bit more creativity, and I think Buendia or Coutinho could fulfill that role for Aston Villa. They'll look to hit us on the break, and they'll have to play a Buendia or a Coutinho to try find through balls behind our back line to let the likes of Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins run onto. Moving forward, of course, Ollie Watkins and Bailey out wide as discussed, and Danny Ings will start through the middle. For me, Danny Ings is the danger man for Aston Villa. He's a player we have to watch out for, and he certainly is their main goal threat. So, as discussed, Danny Ings, of course, a seasoned veteran in the Premier League, age 30 now. Of course, this season he has 13 appearances, 4 goals and 1 assist in a struggling Aston Villa side. It is something to take note of. Danny Ings, if given a chance, can put it in the back of the net. He can be a very dangerous player. He is a player who typically tends to get into good goal scoring positions. He is intelligent, and should Aston Villa be able to hit us on the break as much as they would like, he can definitely pose a threat to us. We can see here as well, he's not too bad with the ball at his feet as well. He tends to dribble nearly 1 time per match, so he's beating a man once per match on the dribble, which is fairly impressive considering he isn't particularly quick. Certainly he is someone to watch out for. He would be their danger man. We can see here he gets 1.8 shots per game in a team that has very little possession, that will look to low block. That's a pretty good return, and certainly he is putting up attacking numbers. He is somebody to watch out for. He is the main goal threat, but he certainly is not an exceptionally talented player, an exceptionally good player. He's a player that really, he's at his kind of level at that mid-table sort of club. Man United should be able to deal with him fairly comfortably. I don't think Lisandro Martinez will give him much of a sniff of our goal, and if we can keep Danny Ings out and keep them quiet, then certainly we'll be on for a clean sheet. In my opinion, their next top goal scorer is Ollie Watkins with just 2 goals all season, so keeping Danny Ings quiet really will keep Aston Villa quiet in this case. So Manchester United beat Aston Villa by doing this. We need to move the ball quickly. We need to use the width out wide. I wouldn't expect Ashley Young to have the legs to go up against Alejandro Garnacho over a 90-minute match. Garnacho needs to get on the ball, turn and run at Ashley Young at every possibility. Ashley Young, we know, is really pushing on. He's 37, 38 now. He won't have the legs to keep up with Garnacho over the course of the full 90, so relentless pressure down that side is needed. Same again on that left hand side. Matty Cash is an attacking outlet for Aston Villa. He is a fairly creative fullback, so he might bomb forward at times, giving Rashford the opportunity to run in behind. Certainly if we can dispossess Matty Cash higher up the pitch, we could find Rashford in behind with Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez's passing ability. Then I'm sure they could find him. Christian Eriksen as well will be a very important player in us first this match. Certainly if we are to do much through the middle creatively, it'll come through Christian Eriksen. I expect him to play at the 10, so he will have a crucial role. I think this might be a match where we appreciate what Bruno Fernandes does for us, both on the ball and off the ball. I think he's very underappreciated despite the fact he isn't getting goals and assists. I think his overall game has really improved this season, so I think without him in the side we will struggle a bit. I think it'll be a very difficult match for us. Unai Emery will set them up to be very defensive. They'll have that new manager bounce, and of course at home is always a tough place to go, Villa Park. So with all that in mind, I think I'm going to predict a 1-0, 2-0, we'll say 2-0, we'll go optimistic, we'll go 2-0 win to Manchester United. I think Marcus Rashford will score, and I'm actually backing Cristiano Ronaldo to score. I think that his intelligence and his knowledge of the game will give him the edge over Tyrone Mings. I think Mings can be definitely drawn out of position. We can definitely use his overly aggressive nature to our advantage, draw him out of position, draw him towards the ball, and exploit the space in behind for Ronaldo to score. So 2-0 is my prediction. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if you are new, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps us out. We'll of course go live after the match as well, so join us for that. Get your questions in, get your comments in. We'll read everything out as well. Thanks very much for the support, guys. It means the world as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.